I always knew there was something on me that was a little bit different, but I didn't even recognize it. But I know I have this thing on me, that's from God. That if I talk, people will listen.
Mm.
Um, People are intrigued on what I have to say. That's a gift. People don't recognize. I recognize it. Like there's some people usually like, all right, but there's some people that are like, all right, what are you talking about? Because I'm intrigued to know how he's feeling and what he thinks about it. And I didn't know until I started getting all my nieces and nephews, and people from the hood, that's young dudes, 25, 23-year-old. Like, hey, OG, let me holler at you real quick. I know
Yeah.
you know my older brother, you know my uncle, you know my pops, and he's not here no more. I don't want to do like I would get calls from I'm like, and it was just like, yo, like, and they would listen. Hey, what would you do in this situation?
Yeah.
And it's coming from not, bro. I didn't when I was well, I didn't talk to people. You maybe got 10 words a day out of me the whole day. I wasn't in the business of talking. That was not. I didn't. My money. I tried to. My money was my talk. Like I was doing this thing that I didn't to go from talking to people and helping people, and they just hear my voice and just giving them the advice that I knew. It's like I knew that's when probably about 7 8 years ago was when I knew because it was just a plethora of people would just call and hey bro, can I talk to you? "Yeah, for sure. I got this going on. What do you think? And I felt like okay, God, and it started becoming first it was uncomfortable. Like, all right, man, I agree to but then I started becoming comfortable in who I am.
Yeah.
So when I started recognizing it, I started putting it out there more. That's where the energy came from. Because I know I'm different. I'm a spiritual dude. You know what I'm saying? I know how to get to the bag. I go upside your head if I have to. You know, so it's like I
Mm.
have a whole lot in me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I got a little bit of, so, but I recognize it, I recognize that I still have a lot of growing to do, a lot, but I'm willing to learn. I want to I recognize that. Like, that's a lot of things I still I want to learn. I need to grow. I have a lot of growing to do.
And a little sugar. I was born by the river. I'm slipping fast. Oh, that down memory lane. It's that love in me of love. Some makings of
Well,
you.
people, it's your host, Drake, B. Drake with Everythang Culture, the podcast for all cultures, the podcast with a purpose. And this morning, this afternoon, this evening, whenever you're listening to this podcast and whenever you're watching us, we have the pleasure of introducing our guy, the man of the hour, the man of the time,
What's poppin'?
Big Ken. What's going
What's
on with you,
poppin'?
Ken?
Appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you for having me here, man. This is an honor, man. People need to realize that your time is precious, man. So for you to take some of your time out for people to get to know me, that's an honor, So people need to start treating it as an honor. So I appreciate that, bro.
Man,
I
thank
appreciate
you. I
that, bro.
appreciate you, man. The
Appreciate that, bro.
sentiments is the same.
Yeah.
We are all busy gentlemen out here. We all
Yeah.
have lives to live. And when we can come together and have a conversation with one another,
Yeah.
especially sharing intimate details about each other, and that's a beautiful thing to have. So you've been
Yeah.
on the platform before,
Yeah.
on our 2024 Father's Day
Dope.
conversation.
Dope.
Dope. I mean, beautiful
Dope.
conversation.
Dope.
But we've been talking about this for a long time, man. This has been a
Man.
long time coming
Been a
right
long
here,
time
man.
coming, bro. It's been a long time coming, bro. But we here now.
Yeah, we here, but thank you.
We here now.
Seriously, thank you, man.
Yeah, I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
I'm excited, man. You have a lot of wisdom, and I'm happy for you to be able to share yourself
I
and your
appreciate that.
perspectives with our audience. So I met Big Ken about how long have I been on TikTok? About 2 years, maybe
Maybe,
2 to 3 years.
yeah.
And just shared energy, great conversations. I can't even think of the mutuals we met between. I know
Yeah.
we have some contacts between. Shout out to Miss Harris, and
Yeah.
shout out to Octavia,
Yo.
and shout out to also my guy Marvin, that we
Marvin, big
all
bro. Big bro.
represent
Yes,
all
sir.
around, man. So
Yes,
previous
sir.
guests have been on, and we're
Uh,
happy to have you here today.
I
So
appreciate it, bro.
this is all about you, man.
All
It's
right.
it's no wrong answers. I know when people be on here, they be saying they be
Yeah.
nervous and scared. I'm
Yeah.
like, it's all about you. You can't be
Okay.
like,
All right.
so don't you sharing you. this is
Bet.
pre-recorded as well, so no stress. Um,
Cool.
we may have some more on the Patreon behind the scenes, but this is us
Good.
chopping up. Okay, so
Bet. All right.
once
I'm ready.
again, we're gonna go through a series of questions.
Mhm.
Majority of the questions are open ended. You answer them how you feel comfortable.
All right.
You're free to ask me what do you mean by that, and I'm
Cool.
probably gonna tell you however you
Right.
feel about it.
Cool. Cool. Cool.
So,
Cool. There's gonna be a lot
uh,
of those like,
nah,
yeah, I
you
got
good,
you. I
man.
got
You
you. I got you,
good.
bro. I got you.
But yeah, do you have any questions for us at this moment?
Nah, not right. Not right now. Give me.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, all good, all good. So
Let's
let's
get
get
it.
right into it. Let's
All
get
right.
right into it, man. So, Big Ken, how
Yo.
would you describe yourself?
Um. ooh, um. A loving individual. Passionate. Um. Wise. I would describe myself as wise. To me, there's a difference between somebody who's like highly intelligent and somebody who's wise, who projects, because wisdom I feel like comes from experience, things you've been through, things you've learned, and intelligence something you can learn to be intelligent. But I just, I consider myself somebody wise because I've been through so much, and I like to take my experiences and give it to other people. Like, listen, this is what I did to make it through. So I like to say wise and and caring, compassionate if
Love
I
those
had to.
things. Love it, love it. What do you identify as?
Uh, is it one of those like him, her type things, or is it like, I identify as a black man?
All right, all
Um,
right.
as a black man,
Okay, okay.
black man.
Well, shout out to you. Shout out to you. What cultures do you represent?
NFL culture, as you can see, equals hip hop. Hip hop is I love hip hop. Music, music is like, man, it's always a song for your mood. No matter what
Mm,
the mood is, there's always something you can go to. Um, I'm I don't really know if this is a culture. Um, guy culture, maybe. I don't want to say religious
mm,
culture, but I'm just like I guess that would be considered a culture, because I don't want to put in religion, but I do know who my maker is. I know who, so I'm the culture. So if you want to talk about how good God is, you throw me in that culture also. Um, that's basically hip hop culture, sports, football, Eagles Nation culture. So yeah, that's my
that's a
culture. Yeah.
culture. That's
That's a
culture,
culture.
baby.
That's a culture.
It may not be your favorite culture,
Yeah,
but
it may
it's
not be.
people like
Yeah,
it's one of the things when you represent cultures, you got to
yeah,
stand on business. You stand on you represent what you represent. So
yeah.
you represent things, you represent some cultures you represent, but where do you represent?
What you mean, bro?
Like where
Like
you
which one?
like if you say if people ask you where you from or where you hail from,
Oh,
where you represent.
Indiana, baby, Naptown. I represent Naptown culture. So, and the reason I love my city, man, is we don't get a lot of recognition, but you know who we are. It's like because we
Mhm.
around like Chicago and we around Detroit and we around like Cincinnati and Louisville, Kentucky, and all those cities are known around the world. But they be like, well, city, not knowing that a lot of those people come here
Mm.
and take the Neptel culture and then they spread it out. We got man so much talent here when it comes to music and artists, but you don't know us because we haven't made it to the mainstream. So I'm definitely in the Neptown culture, Indianapolis, Indiana, baby. Wasn't
Okay.
born here, but I was raised here, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
Okay. Okay. Love it.
Yeah, yeah.
And you kind of lead into the next question. You said you wasn't raised there, but overall, how were you
Yeah.
raised? Can you tell us a little
Uh,
bit about your upbringing?
oh man, my upbringing was beautiful, man. I was blessed to have both my parents been married for 45 years.
Wow,
Don't know a day,
amazing.
don't know a day without pops. You know what I'm saying? That's why I get half my mannerisms and stuff from. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, I was raised by a compassionate, loving mother. My mother is a Christian school, well, was a Christian school teacher, but she know you didn't play about Miss Bush because when kids got kicked out of well, I don't know, the alternative schools.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
get kicked out of regular school to go to alternative schools. When you get kicked out of alternative schools, you're going to see Miss Bush at
Mm.
the Christian
Oh,
school.
oh.
And I you talking about the compassion she had for these kids, man. Like they just knew it was something on her. So they had to respect her. People always say because she got big sons. No, it had nothing to do with us. It had nothing to do with me and my brother. It was because who she was. We would have people spend the night, come stay the week with us, bro. Random kids. Be like, who was this little nigga? He gonna be in your room, y'all share. We gonna,
Mm.
but that was that compassion. But at the end of the day, there's people that still come to me to this day. Man, tell your mama I love her, and I
Wow.
appreciate it. Half of them I don't even remember. So I get that compassion for my moms. That compassion for people for love. She's the epitome of leading with God's love. Like it doesn't matter. She gonna read you your rights. If you're wrong, she gonna.
Mm.
And my father's where I get the hard work from. The
Mm.
if a man don't work, a man don't eat. Yeah, get to it, and that's some things that he says that he wish he didn't wasn't so, strict about them. But still it's like I, I mean, my upbringing, man, I wouldn't change it for the world. Discipline.
Mm.
This because in life now, the discipline. If you don't have discipline, you got to have discipline to go to the gym. You have to have discipline to go to work. You have to have discipline in your spirit. You have to know what being disciplined is. Discipline
Mm.
ain't always a bad thing. When you're younger, you think, "Oh, you being hard on me, and you disciplining me." No, no. I appreciate that now because it takes discipline to want to. If you go out last night and you don't get to go to bed till 4 o'clock in the morning, you have to be disciplined enough to know, hey, I still got to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning because I got to go to work.
Yeah.
That takes discipline. So I'm a disciplined upbringing, and I mean, I love it. I love
That's
it.
amazing, man. Amazing. You kind of slid in a little bit, but it seems like you got some siblings, man.
Yeah, I got a younger brother and younger sister. Well, younger sounds crazy because my brother's 41 and my sister's 40.
Okay. Are you the
Yeah.
oldest?
Yeah, I'm the oldest. I'm 43. I'm the oldest.
Oh man, what
I'm
is
the
like
oldest.
being the big brother, man?
Bro, let me tell you, bro. To them two, it's crazy because they used to whoop each other's ass, bro. My brother and sister used to get into it all the time. As soon as I intervened, they would jump, they would double team me, bro.
Oh,
I would tell my brother, hey, leave her alone. And if he like I push him or something like, hey, leave her alone. She now fighting me. Talking about don't put your hands on my brother. Because they were so close, but they were so far apart. And I just be like, here they go again. Because we all Aries. All Aries. All April
April. I'm about to
Aries.
say
April
April.
the
Yeah.
2nd, April the 9th, April the 13th. We all young. I'm only 3 years older than my sister. So like I'm 2 years older than my brother, 3 years older than my sister. And they're a year apart. So you
Yeah.
imagine we all close.
Yeah.
Man, bro. You talking about some time. Whoa. But you couldn't, when we were so close, you couldn't say nothing to us. I'm a senior, my brother's a sophomore, my sister's a freshman.
I'm about to
You
say
couldn't
y'all
say
went to
nothing.
high school together.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
couldn't
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
nothing. So you could try nothing. We were super close.
Nah, I love
Yeah,
that, man. I
yeah,
love that, man. Thank you. Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you. So, how do you feel about your education in life?
So I'm from an educated family. Well,
Yeah.
my mother. My mother was educated. So I went to a Christian school until I got to high school. From the time I started school till I got to high school. So it was put me ahead of the game, but then I started playing ball.
Mm.
And then so that became my focus. Not say unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? So um it was like made it through high school, but barely because that wasn't what my focus was. You know what I'm saying? Like on
Yeah.
for real,
Yeah.
that wasn't
Yeah.
my focus to play ball. Like I don't hell with
So
this
when you say
school
you playing
shit.
ball, what kind of ball were you playing? I
Football
don't want to
G, football
assume. I
G,
don't want to
football G.
assume.
No, the whole I played basketball my freshman year. Oh, I got a shot. My nickname is he can shoot. I'm the dude on the court that you be like, hey, bro, guard him because he can shoot. That's me, bro. That's me, bro. I go to the
Yeah.
but basketball, but mostly football. Football
Okay.
is my
Okay.
like,
So
that's
what
my thing.
position did you play on the field?
Offensive tackle
Okay.
and
Okay.
center.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Big
Center.
fella. Okay. Move,
Center.
move,
Yeah.
move him,
Yeah.
move him.
Yeah, you ain't getting
Okay.
past me, bro. You ain't I'm on the weak side. You ain't getting past me. There's nobody getting past me, bro.
Hey,
To be
hey, you ain't doing
but
that. You
yeah.
ain't doing that 37. You are you?
No, no, no.
Hey, man, hey, we can
I,
talk about that later,
man,
man.
I tried to do semi-pro, but my knees was like, bro, if you don't get your ass off this field, like my knees was like, bro, if you don't get your bro, I'm shaking trying to get in my stance, my knees is buckling. I'm like, you know what?
Listen, I made a comment about that about a couple weeks ago. People try to come at me. I like, hey, you'll learn. I'm
You'll
38,
learn.
baby. You'll
You'll
learn.
learn.
Like, I'm. If you could be athletic, but you better have some good insurance to
You
get
better
out
have some
there,
good
and
insurance,
not to get
man.
paid for it too.
Listen, bro. I'm not doing nothing for leisure no more. My body's like, I'm not even playing one. I'm not playing basketball, bro. Let's go play ball. Why?
Listen, I would get out there, but that high
Listen,
impact, I can't do it.
I will play horse.
Yeah, hey, straight
I
up, nice.
I play horse with you all day. You tell me get this run this once. Nah, bro, I'm cool. I ain't got it. I only got a certain. I got a certain amount of knee energy I got per day. Playing basketball is not in
What's
my
that
knee energy.
energy per? Hey, we need to start. You
Listen,
need to start making some
listen, G,
content.
listen,
What's my
G,
your knee energy on
bro.
for the
When you get
day?
to a certain age and to a certain size, you got a certain amount of knee energy. You got a certain amount of back energy. And but I'm also like that with my words. I have a certain amount of words that I'm gonna use. If I know you,
Mm,
if you ain't talking about something or talking about something I want to engage in, I only got a certain amount of words I got left for you today. I got a certain amount of
mm,
words. I got a certain amount of breaths, bro. I'm 43. I didn't use half my breaths God gave me. I don't know. Tomorrow's not promised, but I'm just on off
already.
the assumption I'm gonna live to 80. I
Yeah,
don't have breaths to keep wasting for you to keep telling you something that you should already know.
yeah, yeah.
I got a certain amount of breaths, certain amount of energy I can give out, bro.
I'll be telling people about that emotional bank account. Like,
Listen,
it's just so much I can
hey,
deposit. Well, I probably it's so much that I can withdraw and give out. But if I got to make sure what's being deposited into me as well.
facts,
A lot of people miss
facts.
that,
Facts.
So when we have these type of conversations, I value it, but I have to make sure I have to,
Hmm.
put some work and fill up the reserve as well. But
Took me a
going
long
back to
time to
the
think back.
yeah, but that physical and that mental and that social is absolutely you know, real. Let's say that is
Yeah,
real.
yeah,
So, but thank you.
yeah,
So, you played ball.
yeah.
So that was one of the responsibilities that you had. Can you share some other responsibilities you had as a kid, or what was your first sense of
More
responsibility?
protecting my brother and sister.
Mm, big brother.
Because they both hotheads.
Mm,
When I say hotheads, I'm talking about they ready to squabble at any given moment, right?
mm,
So I had to learn how to become. I'm the more compassionate one for my mother because you know what I'm saying? My brothers are compassionate, but they're about that life. You know, so
yeah, yeah,
my brother was my somebody said something crazy to me, he's ready. He's about so I'm gonna have to my responsibility was to make sure that they was good because if not, if I turn my back, one of them done did something crazy. My brother went up to somebody he because he didn't like the way they said something. And my sister adopted my brother's energy, was the same way she fighting grown ass men. She
mm,
fighting men. So now we gotta so that was mostly my responsibility was just to make sure that they were good. Because my pops put that on me. He
mm,
was like, hey, your mama working, I'm working. So earlier, he would make sure that I would get in trouble for something that they did. And it wasn't that he wanted me to watch him. He was just like, you cannot not care.
yeah,
It wasn't like that. He never made it my responsibility. But he was, as an older brother and as an older sibling, that you are, and you have to be an example. So you can't let them just be out here wilding out doing something at home because, yeah, you're going to get it too. Why you wasn't watching them? Why you, well, that wasn't me. It was you because, so it made me, I had a responsibility as an older brother. But I'm like it to this day. How you feeling? What's going on? You good? Everything good? But that's made us so much more closer because so that was my only response. Because my parents didn't put nothing on us. My father was not the when you get 18, you got to get a job. They never was on that. They never
yeah,
was on that. You know,
yeah,
they never had that. So I never felt like I had to get a job or I had to go ahead and, you know, say anything I did stupid, it was on me.
yeah, yeah. And I would tell people if you go do something stupid, make sure it's on you. Don't be a
It's on me.
follower. Don't be like,
Yeah.
well, they did it stupid, and I did it with them. That's the worst type of.
Yeah.
But I do not admire that. If you go do something dumb, 'cause I think it's inevitable you're gonna do something
Yeah.
dumb, but
Of
make sure
course.
it's on you to do something dumb.
Of course.
But it's a blessing not to be pressured to get a job.
Mm-hmm.
But can you share with us what was your first job?
Bowling alley. I worked
Oh,
at a bowling alley. There was a
okay.
bowling alley on the corner. There was a bowling alley on the corner of the hood where we at. If you're from Indiana, there's AMF Hoosier Lanes. So 38th the
Mm,
Post Road. Bowling there. Everybody was there. And we used to go in there just to hang out, whatever. And then I was like, I could work here. My guy actually worked there. And got me on into a job. And I became I came at the front desk, from the front desk then I became a mechanic. So I became then the
you
back.
worked on the stuff in the
I'm
back?
20, bro. I'm 20 years old. That's where but see, I was always good with my hands because my pops done this my whole life. So
Mm,
you could show me one time how to fix something. I'm on it. I'm back there. So I was the youngest mechanic. You know, I'm 23 years old back there working on the machine. That's where old men be back there. So I did that to become a store manager. I mean, the bowling, and then we had a rave, got it kicked down. But it's cool. Got it closed down. But hey, but it was the bowling alley. It was the
okay.
bowling alley, and I
Okay.
loved it, bro.
Shout out to AML. Shout out to
AMF
AML.
Ocean Lanes, bro. Yeah, I loved it.
Okay.
Love it.
So, what were and what are your beliefs?
So I'm Christian bred, like so. You talking about as far as religion or anything in general? I believe God is great. Um, I believe no matter how you get to the answer, because there's different perspectives, right? There's 4 plus 6, that's 10. There's 5 plus 5, that's also 10. So I think different religions have different perspectives, but at the end of the day, it's the same answer. It's God. It's the same answer. And so I can't be like, well, your 7 plus 3 doesn't make sense because I see 6 plus 4. It's still 10 at the end of the day. And regardless if you might see it like that, but he knows that okay, so I believe that God is the greatest, and everything He's brought me through, I stand by that. You know,
Yeah.
um, I have no. It's like I have a choice, but why would I? If somebody handed me $1 million in my hand, and I'm thankful because I've seen what you've done for me. It's the same thing with my life. He brought me through too much for me not to be thankful. So that's
Mhm.
my that's how I lead my life.
Say
I have no
that.
choice. You know what I'm
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. Man.
saying?
So, I
Okay,
think,
cool.
but
Right on.
hey, I love it. Hey, not to tell you business. I know you
Yeah.
entered a new phase in life a few months ago and
Mm,
we chopped it up, but we're going to bring it back.
mm.
What has been your favorite hairstyle in your life? Like, what has
Yo,
been your
check this
choice
out.
of hair coming
Check
up?
this out. The hair, I've always had kept a haircut. So my sister gets busy when it comes to hair. Braid. She
Mm,
used to braid. My brother used to have a lot of hair. So my sister gets busy before braid, my sister would get busy. So I was like, you know what, let me get braids. Bro, I grew my hair out. 6 months. First time I got braids. I don't know if you ever had braids, but you know when they pull it from the back and your neck, you can't
yeah.
take it down. As soon as she got done,
Oh,
take it
they,
down. Went
yeah.
straight to the barbershop, got a fade. Wasted 6 months, take it out. Never had braids again. I'm cool. I love my haircuts, bro, because haircuts is like a sense, especially when you get to a certain age. It's like your haircuts is like, and it's grooming. It feels good, bro. Especially when you get the
Mm,
beard stuff. But now I went bald, right? And that was a choice. And that was like me going bald was a choice, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was a choice. I chose to do the bald because I was like, I messed up, cut my own hair, straightened out. Like, I said, you know what? Because I went bald before.
yeah.
And the wifey was like, nah, don't do that shit no more. This was like 15 years ago because I went into my head, bro. My head was not, I wasn't shaped. My head wasn't shaped.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Wifey was like, nah, don't do that no more. But then I did it and I grew into it.
Yeah.
So the bald head is like, but one thing I don't like about it is so much more work, bro. Because it seems like you shave and 2 days later you're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
bro, I gotta shave again. What the
Hey, I shaved right before we did
I
this.
just
Like,
did this. Like I didn't have time, bro. And I swear I just shaved like 3 days ago. Shit. I'm like,
it's
bro.
like that, man. It's
I'm like,
like
this is
that.
this is wild, bro. But I refuse to pay because barbers are still charging me the same amount of money. My barber's like, I had him do it my first time. He was like, shoot, that's still 45, 50. Nigga, what? I said, never again. So
Hey,
I did it. 3 days later, it felt like I didn't even have a haircut. Man, you got me messed up. I never again. I go buy the best razors and but it's work, man. My shoulders was hurting. I'm like, this is stupid.
listen, you don't even need the best razors. You go and get you a bunch of them $1 a bag of big razors and single blade
I,
razors, and you good to go.
I got the hairy, so I got the hairies, the
Nah,
five back.
see, you
I
be trying to
spent,
stunt. Listen, my wife know. I said, give me, cause listen, cause the way our hair grows,
bro
you
said you be
just
trying to
need,
stunt.
man, yeah, you just need. We need single blade razors for our hair, And once again, we ain't get into all
Really,
that right now. Yeah, because we those triple blades, those quadruple blades,
bro. That's what
that's
I
how
thought
them
we
guys be
needed,
getting them
bro.
hair bumps and things at times.
Oh,
Because that be causing that hair to curl up, so don't have
my
no single
man.
blades. So
I
it's
never
another.
knew that. I've always thought because all the blades I get, boy, I'm bougie. Hey, don't you come back and the less than blades got 4 or 5 blades on them. I'm
No,
thinking
no,
that's what you're
that's
supposed to
not meant for
have.
us, man. Like,
Oh,
yeah, I'm telling you, that's how people have them neck,
my
them
man.
bumps
So I
all
I
up. Mm-mm. Like,
I
or you
never
can do a
knew.
safety razor. A safety razor is something where you can just buy a bunch of the blades And I made a video about it before, but I'll show you. But those just single blade big razors are
The
like
single blades, because I thought them the ones that be nicking you up, be cutting you.
nah. Like if you ain't doing it right, they go cut you. But if you do like the one with 3, 4 blades, they go cut you up 3, 4
They go
times.
cut right.
So
Okay, I
it
get you. I never knew that.
yeah,
I
but I'm
never knew
telling
that.
you, if I be trying to tell people because I've been bald since I was 25, and listen, I was on the way out, but I caught it like maybe I probably could pull it another 2 to 3 years.
Now that's some truth to it. I was on the way out. Now
Yeah,
now
it's
that I
all
let my hair
good.
grow back, I'd be like,
Because
okay, the
even when you
bald spot
lifted your
was
head up,
huge,
I said, "Oh, you still got
bro.
it right there." But
Not
like,
really, bro.
listen,
It's almost gone. He gone.
hey,
But see,
but
it got to
listen,
the point, bro, where I get them haircuts, and then they spraying. I'm like, bro, if I go outside, this is raps, bro. So
listen.
anyway it goes, I was like, you know what? And I'm real transparent, bro. So you're gonna learn it about me. So I don't be caring because I was like, it is what it is. But yeah, bro, I had to get this spray. I'd be looking in the mirror like, bro, if I wipe my head one time and I sweat at the same time, so I'm working
Mm-hmm.
sweating, and I'm like, I go $50. Nah, I ain't game. Keep doing
Mm-hmm.
this.
We talked about this last Sunday. We were talking about the culture of styling, or because we're gonna do a whole series about it after we do the series about sports. So we're gonna be
Okay.
stepping into season, what is it, season 5? Gonna
Yeah.
be about sports. Season 6 is gonna be about beauty. And one of the conversations is gonna be like, is these bars, they going up on their prices. And I
Yeah, they
peeped it.
like
I peeped this.
crazy.
Somebody said, man, I remember going to the bar used to be $10. I like,
ten
man, they
dollars.
ain't been $10 since the
Yeah,
90s.
since the 90s. You give them $20, they like right on, bro, right on. They looking at you like,
That though, dude, it costs 35 for me just to do my beard. Just my
bro.
beard.
My brother, my best one of my bros was like, bro, it's gonna be like, you can get he say it like he's helping me. You can just give me 25, 30. Nigga, I could just give you. But
And,
I don't like discounts from nobody, especially my
yeah,
family.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I just be like 25 for the beard, G. I said, you know what? Don't worry, I'm gonna go get an eyebrow shaper and I'm gonna make it do what it do. I ain't straight like that.
Hey,
But
but
them dollar Chinese store dollar, man, listen, bro.
it's a conversation to be had. Conversation to be had. But the tapers and everything you say, that is culture. Your hair is a culture.
Yeah,
So, man, thank you so much for sharing. Man, so transitioning to our next question. Who has been the biggest influence in your life?
my father,
Mm,
because I know his past.
mm,
Um, I know his surroundings. I know his upbringing, and then I get to look at where he's at right now. The job, the work that I do is because of him and the passion he had for it. Maintenance tech, maintenance super, basically home maintenance, home remodel stuff. There's nothing in this world my father can't fix as far as home. He can build your home from scratch. I now have that ability because of what? Because of him. And to this day, if there's something I don't know, hey, pops, hey, I got this situation. Okay, what you gonna see is this and this. You do this with this and this. I mean, he's spot on. It's amazing to see.
yeah,
You know that saying when they say I've forgotten more than you ever know. That's how I see when I see him.
yeah,
Cause I'll be like, yo, you don't even deal in this no more. Pop stopped working in the field 3 years ago, and I still call that man and just be like, hey. And so my biggest thing, because he's always been, it's because of that, and he's always been about family. Pop's thing is about make sure your family's taken care of. You make sure your family, your siblings, your wife, your kids, whoever, you make sure. And I've always seen him do that. I was in the hood, bro, but we didn't live like it. You know what I'm saying? There was no. I mean, and even if it was, we didn't recognize it.
yeah,
You feel what I'm saying? We didn't recognize. If it was school time, we knew we had shoes. We knew we had clothes. We had book bags. We didn't recognize struggle. You know what I'm saying? All we knew is that man went to work, but we knew back then we was in the hood. We lived in the hood. We was from the hood. So he made sure we didn't see it. We didn't live that. So
yeah.
my
Shout,
pops, man, definitely my pops.
shout out to Pops, man. We appreciate you.
My G, that's my
Man.
G, man.
Hey, get that man them roses while he here.
That's my man's right there. That's my guy.
Man, love it, love it, love it. So we need your recommendations, brother.
Talk to me.
We need a recommendation on a movie, a television series, and a book. Can you do that for us?
Yes, a movie. Any movie, or past for present.
Hey, it's your
One of
recommendation.
my favorite movies is Book of Eli,
Oh, so listen, man. Hey, hey.
and really that's my favorite Disney movie because if But it's if you're spiritual or you don't believe, you have if you don't, it's just for the. But the whole purpose was he went through the whole thing was like with no sight. It's the definition of walking by faith.
Mm.
The whole movie and everything he went through was by faith. And then you didn't find out to the end of the movie that the man was blind. You were like, wait, what? Man,
Yeah.
it threw me. I was like, yo, if you didn't feel that,
And so
you know,
me and Marvin, that's me and Marvin's movie too.
really,
Oh yeah, if you
I
listen
did,
to we all said we meet. I ain't gonna talk to you as long as I talk to Marvin because I had to cut a whole bunch out. We will talk later. I'm talking. We
really,
spend like another about 15 minutes just chopping up about the book
bro,
of Eli because not only that he was blind, but if you pay attention about what's guiding him, it's still the
it's
word of God,
still,
his
still the
Bible.
word of
That's
God,
the
his
that's the
Bible,
main purpose.
his
And
Bible.
he's speaking to the point where like understand that other people know the power of this book
Yep,
and people would misuse the power of this book for them
yep.
to interpret what is in their best interest of man. Because you see, that's what in the leader of that town,
Yep, that's what he
his
wanted to
main
do.
focus was like that
Let
book
me
has
get,
power
it has power.
to lead men.
Yep,
But
anyone.
and understanding he knows like this is not in the right hands and it's going to guide him. And he's going east to west, if I'm
Yep,
not mistaken.
yep.
And it's the one of the largest parts of the film that when you're doing right, people will see it, okay, and people will want to follow you,
Hmm.
and you can't stop moving.
You
And I was just
can't
having this conversation earlier with my wife about Jesus. Man, one of the biggest things I know about Jesus, he never stopped moving.
never stop moving.
No
Never
matter
he
how many people
he
would try to
never
get him to
stop.
stop, how many
Never stop
plots it was
moving.
against him, even at the end, and that's the big with Eli. Even at the end, it's going to be your demise. But you have a mission in life to do,
You have a mission in life.
and you got to keep going forward.
Facts.
You go have them distractions, but it
Facts.
shouldn't stop you
Yeah.
from doing
So,
so. So
so if you're really book Eli, bro, like people say, like, what? That's your favorite because they said
yes,
it's bigger than just the action. It's like what you want me to say, Training Day, and I don't care about none of that. Them are great movies,
yeah,
but
yeah,
that's the movie for me that if you just I can watch it over and over again, man. Like that's
same.
it.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
a
We
a
give you
book. I want to make sure I get the whole title of it because I read it and man, when I tell you, it's the self care for the black man.
self care for the
Um,
yeah.
the self care for the black man. It's 100 ways to heal and liberate.
Mm.
So basically, the book is basically like teaching you how to talk to yourself, how to talk nice to yourself. How to know that the first question that was asked me, the book asked us, "Who are you?" Don't say I'm a father. Don't say I'm a son. Don't say I'm a husband. Don't say, "Who are you to you?" Because you're not a father to yourself. You're not a husband to yourself. You're not a son to yourself. Who are you to you? And that's a hard question.
Mm.
Like, yo, who am I? Like, because you said first thing you asked me, like, I'm like my family. And it was still about who am I? So it helped me to realize, like, once I become good, everybody around me is going to come good.
Mm.
Because it's like that's the leader. So yeah, 100 ways to heal. And we say a movie, a book.
And a television series.
Right now I'm on Suits, bro. Suits is my shit, bro.
I've
Suits
been
is
hearing a lot of positive
bro,
things about
bro.
Suits.
I Suits is my. Can you cuss, bro?
Yeah, you can because I'm not, but you can't.
He said, I'm not. I mean. I just want to make sure, because on
Yeah,
our podcast,
this is your episode, my
okay, on our
brother.
podcast,
This
we
is
try
your
not to say too many
episode.
words, and I'm the ones that were trying to get back, bro. Come on, King,
It
golly,
takes
like,
work, trust me. If you go back to season one, you wouldn't know the person. You would think, who's that? That can't be Drake talking, man. I'm like,
I'll talk to you outside. I know. I'm like, bro, that
yeah,
the nigga,
you
nigga, like
have,
he from the streets.
yeah.
Like,
I'm working on self. You feel?
yeah, I
It's a
ain't no gangster,
progress.
bro.
It's a progress.
As soon as he hang up the phone, hey man, mother, let me tell you what the motherfucker. I'm like, I was like, who? Like,
Come
I'm
in
at the
here and
wrong spot.
you got to get it off
Hey,
your chest sometime.
get off the chest, bro. That was funny. So I was like, what? What? After the Father Day episode, I was like,
Hey,
oh, who
what
is
we
this?
do
No.
here with Everything Culture. This is, we are
My fault. My
professionals we
fault.
have here. And like We represent good, wholesome
Good,
content,
good, wholesome
realistic
content.
content to make people
Wholesome
better.
content. So
You feel
I
me?
try to watch. I don't even got off. Man, Suits, bro. Suits right now. It got me in the choke. I'm done with. I got like I'm on like 4 episodes left. But for some reason, man, it's like it just captivates. Like boom, you're like, yo, this is some dope. So right now, Suits would be the one for me, man. Suits and Fight Night with Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
On
I
pla-
have heard of that.
bro. It's about Atlanta, 70s in Atlanta. It's based off a true story. It's on Peacock. The one people think it's a comedy, it got everybody in it from Taraji, Terrence Howard, Samuel L. Jackson, Don Cheadle. Bro, when I say it's a good watch, bro, it's a good watch. It's a good watch, bro.
Okay,
And
okay,
it ain't gonna be the
okay,
same. Oh, Kevin Hart stuff. Nah, that man did amazing. That man did his thing, bro. And it's
okay,
not a comedy. It's
okay.
real
Hey,
business, and it's a true
man.
story. You
Once
would love
again,
it.
hey,
You would love it.
I'm
You
gonna
would
gotta
love it.
check it out because listen, people be saying what they want to say. I put it on TikTok a few months ago, well, maybe last month. I like Kevin Hart. Like
I do
y'all can say
too.
what
I
y'all want to
love
say.
him.
He's a
I love him.
hardworking dude,
I
man.
love him,
And I seen him when he was charging $20
bro.
at the Improv. You know what I mean?
I
Now when
love
he
him.
came back and he was doing about 200, I like can't make
Yeah,
it to that one. But
but I love it.
when he did that movie with Wesley Snipes,
Come on, bro. People always like, oh, I just that's because see, and the thing about it,
no, that
people
was a
have a
series. That was a
perspective. That
movie.
was a
That was a
series.
series.
But people when they see, but see, that's the thing about people in your life too. When they see you a certain way, they can't get past who they assume that you are.
Say
So
that.
many people just assume that he's just this goofy person and everything. So that's something. That's something with self.
Yeah, yeah.
If you can't see somebody else for something else, you got something with your own self that you can't get past. Because people, I hate when people say that, oh, he gonna do the same goofy stuff. No, he's not.
But some people, even if you did, they're not gonna like them. That's something we got to also
That's
talk
what I'm
about.
saying.
Yeah.
That's what
So
I'm saying.
at the
Like,
end of the day, you're right by
man,
self, and they go find a
yeah,
reason not to like you or like somebody
yeah,
else.
like,
So that's why you got to have your own critical thinking way,
yeah.
going
That
forward.
man did a man, bro. When you watch this, it's just like it has the same energy with the movie Wesley
He
Snipes. Ain't no
he
comedy in it, and you're gonna
man, he
love it
did
because you
his
know your history.
thing.
You know your history as far as like black history, and this has black history, like how the 70s, I mean how Atlanta became the Atlanta. This is based off a true story, bro. And then so
Okay,
you would like it, bro.
I'm gonna check it out tonight. I'm gonna pop out and bring out this double good popcorn and
Yeah,
make it shake.
yeah.
Okay, okay. So we got Book of Eli.
Look at Eli.
What was the book?
I'm a post it to you. The self care of the black man.
The Self Care of a Black
Self care
Man.
for the black man. 100 ways to heal and liberate.
100 Ways to Heal and Liberate.
Yeah,
And then we go backdoor with Fight Night
fight night.
and
Suits.
Suits. Okay. Okay,
Fight
man.
night and
Thank you.
suits.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, man. So we go touch on now. If you have a dinner, you know, well, you can do these guys or these people or whoever it
Mhm.
is all together. If you can invite three people that you can have dinner with, either they being dead, alive, fiction, or fact, who
Mhm.
would you want to invite? Who would you want to sit at a table with and have a conversation with, break bread with?
Ooh, wait. Who would I want to break bread with? um, Ice Cube. Ice Cube. Um, business mind coming from net to where he's at now. People always say, well, Jay-Z, yeah, I get it. But, and I love Jay-Z, but you've seen Ice Cube. You know what Jay-Z does because of the media and what he does, but Ice Cube's put it in your face, like boom, I'm cold, and it's just like business wise, Ice Cube would be the first person I want to talk to.
Okay.
I want to chop it up with you. I need to see what um oh, that's a good question. Dead or alive. Does Jesus count?
Jesus
I talk to him
absolutely
every
can.
day, but he counts.
Hey, hey, yeah. What this is your episode.
You know what though? I wouldn't want Jesus at the dinner table because I'm gonna get in the spirit of wanting to question it, and we shouldn't question God. So I wouldn't want that. Because if somebody's at the dinner table and you have the ability to question it, you're taking away everything that you stand for by questioning and well, why is this and how. So you know what? I wouldn't want that to be because I would do that. Hey
Okay.
fam, hey,
Okay.
why did you let that happen to me? I don't. So no, I don't want God. God good where he at.
Would you be ready for the answer though? That's the
That's
thing. If
why.
you
And
like,
that's why. But see, it's almost like I wouldn't I like because I know whatever happened was meant to happen.
Mm,
So it's like, and he'd be questioning like, so it's like, you know what, I wouldn't even want to put myself through that. It'd be Ice Cube, bro. That's a really good question. This is a really, really good question, man.
welcome to everything culture. So
That's a good question. If you can say that type and just break bread, it'll be
you
bro.
can
I really don't know.
you can pull up
I,
with whatever. If you, it's but you got
bro,
Ice Cube, and if you like, hey, we can continue with the conversation, and if you come and I can come back to it for your other
yeah. Let me
two.
think about it, bro, because that's a really great question, bro.
All good, all good. So leaning on the next. We're coming back today. It's the pen stuck
Yeah,
in this one.
I'm
Okay,
st-
we coming back.
I
Okay, so I'm just letting our audience know we ain't gonna let y'all hanging. We gonna come back with the other two, but we gotta ask, what has been an impactful moment in your life?
the the birth of my daughter.
Mm,
Not so much my son. My son, I was still wilding out a little bit because he's 23 now. My daughter, yeah, it's time to get together. It's time to grow up. This shit ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Like this is not going because they're 5 years apart. So it was from 22 to have my son to I was like 25, 26. And there has been no growth from my son to my daughter. But I had told myself, oh, I gotta do better. I gotta do this. This ain't gonna work. I got a son now. But it's been 5 years. I've been stagnant doing the same shit because I was comfortable.
yeah,
But then when you see now, I can't go another 5 years. This ain't gonna then it'll be 10 years from when I told my son when I had him. That was my impactful moment.
wow,
Um, because that's when everything changed for me. My perspective, my finding God again. It was like, man, I can't this ain't nah, this ain't gonna work.
yeah.
So when I started learning about credit and yeah, it was my
So,
daughter. It was my daughter. That
so,
was my impactful moment.
so if I'm doing the math, so you say your son 23,
My
some of
son
your
23, my baby girl be 18 in the 24th of October.
ooh,
Yeah,
Lord Father,
yeah,
protect this
yeah.
brother, protect his mind, soul, and spirit, as well as he
Bro,
continue to protect his family. Your
man,
name we
listen.
pray.
Amen. In Jesus'
Man,
name.
Jesus,
In Jesus' name, bro.
man.
See, that's my
But
thug.
that's a
That's my
beautiful thing, man. You got two young adults.
two young
It's
adults,
amazing.
man.
That's
And they
amazing.
two peas in the pot, bro. My son does not play by this baby girl. He does not play by this. So I loved it because I still instilled in him what my father put in me. You got
Mm,
to, because if you're not here, that's your responsibility.
mm,
Don't mean that, her life is your life, but you got to have that in you. Just like, yo, I need to make sure my sister's good.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. I love that. I
No.
love that. I love that. All right, all right. So, Ken,
Yo,
what's your theme song?
my theme song,
Yeah, yeah. When
I got
you,
two. Now I got two for back. Okay, okay. So I got a couple of them, bro, because I get different moves, bro. If I'm about to go into a meeting, bro, it's MOP Annie Up
mm,
or it's the Dipset anthem.
okay, okay.
It's the Dipset anthem, bro. Bro, you had to be there, bro. You had to when they be doom, 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 bro, it drives you.
Yeah, yeah.
You
It's a
talking about,
feeling.
bro? Come on, man. When I listen to the Dipset anthem, oh my God, bro. Even though I used to listen to those when I did crime, but still, it's neither
Hmm,
here nor there.
hmm.
It still had the same effect. Like, because it's like now I'm on some other business. I'm on some, some good business, but it still gives you that same. Oh yeah, I'm finna. Oh my God, that Dipset anthem, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
If y'all don't know, it's the Dipset anthem. Google it if you don't know. And when
Yeah,
that beat come on,
'cause we got listeners of all ages and different cultures, but we're gonna
yeah,
share it here. And
yeah.
you representing. We love it.
I'm telling you, that beat come on, bro. It's like you go, bro, you had to have been there, bro. Early 90s. Oh, 90s, 2000. Oh
It
my
was the early
God.
90s, was it? It
No,
was
it
like
was
early
early 2000.
2000s.
Early
Yeah, I
2000.
like
So I'm gonna say
don't I don't
99, 2000. It
so
wasn't
don't
that
put that on me. Like I was in middle school when that popped out. I was
yeah.
coming in.
Yeah, you was coming in, And Annie up, bro. Everybody know Annie up,
And
bro.
yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
See,
oh yeah.
that was my theme song. So that's what I used to listen to right before I was about to get active. So, but still to this day, but I use that. as a thing because I used to listen to it before it was about to go down, but now I use that as motivation. Like that's where you were. Now look at you.
Mm,
You different now. So you still can ante up. You different now.
yeah,
So I use that
yeah.
for different motivations. So yeah.
Hey, don't let me get started on mine. But we gonna
I was,
continue.
I was gonna ask
But
you. I was gonna ask you your theme song. I was gonna ask you what's your one to
oh,
get you going.
so the song I always say, I have a song I recommend that is one that's Love I Need to Love, by Stevie Wonder.
Oh yeah.
And the one on the very opposite end that I have a very what word I can use? I'm a little bit more I try to come off chill. I don't like to worry. Um
Mhm.
have a certain demeanor,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it
yeah.
is UGK Take It Off. So when I'm
Oh,
stepping
bro,
into
come
things,
on, bro.
man,
Take it
like
off. Take it
yeah.
off. You gotta be there.
See,
Woo.
it's
Rest in
it's
peace
the
to the
way you
pimp.
roll.
Rest in
It's like
peace to the
if I
pimp,
wake
bro.
up in the morning, and I'm like, it's like, yeah, it's about to be a good day, and then we got to get it moving,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
we still
bro.
we just go keep
Rest
it
in peace to the
player.
pimp. Rest in peace
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
pimp,
yeah,
bro. Rest
big
in peace to the
time,
pimp, bro.
big time, man.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So when we getting into life.
Mm,
All right, seemed like you had lived a great life, lived
yeah,
interesting life in total. So
yeah,
all throughout
yeah.
life, and where you're at now, how would you define joy?
Seeing my family's reaction off of how I move
Mm,
versus what I tell them or what I say to them. Um, if they see me happy, they happy. If they see me at peace, they at peace. And to be able to joy is being able to express to my son and my daughter or anybody in my family like, hey, you need to know how to become emotionally intelligent.
mhm,
And them seeing me and being able to hone in on that and actually understand what I'm saying, that's joy for me because it's like, man, I see I'm teaching my kids something that I had to grow and learn in the older
mhm.
years. You know what I'm saying? How to control your emotions, man. And then for them to actually take that in and apply it to their life right now, something that I learned,
Yeah,
that I had to learn, that right there brings me joy. And seeing them, man, seeing them using it and applying it to life, that brings me joy because it's like they're better in themselves at a younger age. They're not gonna wait to me. So they're not gonna wait till they get to my age, like 35, 37, 38, 39, when I had to learn these things. They're gonna learn it at 23, 18. Learn how to control your emotions. Because you could be the most intelligent person in the world, but as soon as you get your feelings and your emotions involved, all that goes out the window. Because if you could talk and it's hard to articulate how you feel if you can't control it.
yeah,
And I'm letting you, so you have to learn how to control those emotions, no matter what situation it is. And they take
okay.
heed and they listen. So that brings me joy when they listen to stuff like that, man. You know,
Amazing, man. Amazing. Love it. Love it.
I appreciate it,
Mm. What privileges do you benefit from?
man. Okay, being big, because in the crowded space, people just tend to automatically move out your way. Um, I mean, I'm just saying they automatically
No,
assume I'm security,
this is the makings
bro.
of Ken, man. This
So
like
like
nobody can tell us better than
you
you.
you kind of get privileged as being the stature that I am. They kind of be like, hey, hey, you good? You going now? You go ahead, big dog. You can have a corner seat. You can sit on the end. Just gonna stretch my legs. Yeah, go ahead, big bro. Go ahead. The privilege is because I am kind of like a privilege. That's a good question. To me, it's a privilege being black.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it depends on how you look at it. You know what I'm saying? Because we are the greatest thing moving. Not everything culture for everybody, but I'm just speaking from because I am a black man. So it's like, it's a privilege. Knowing God is a privilege. Actually,
mm,
having him in my life is a privilege.
mm.
Because knowing them and having them is two different things. Um,
Mindful. So
mm,
going to a question I love. So let's say you're in a zombie apocalypse, okay?
mm,
And you had to have 5 people to bring with you. And you trying to survive.
five people.
Well, 5 people you like, okay, I gotta have them with me.
So we
And
like
these
what kind
people
of?
you know personally.
Okay.
Five
Okay.
people you got in your phone that you like, okay, I can call all these people.
Yeah, my brother, my sister,
Okay.
they going, they going like they are going. Oh man, my children are so nonviolent.
And let me fix this because some people not saying that you can't have like you got people that you go lead. Okay, think of this as like okay leadership. I got five people that's like we got to lead this, to protect everybody else we have.
My wife, well, my girl, my wife, because she gonna protect the family. She
Okay.
ain't gonna she gonna make sure they good, you know. So it be Toya, my brother, my sister. Um, I got another homie. Um, woo, I be having to call him something, bro. You need to relax. Like, why are
Hey,
you still out there? You know, like, hey, bro, stop calling me. 'Cause no, I can't ride with you. I got him. I
yeah.
got him. I ain't gonna
Okay.
say his name because he gonna be like,
It's
bro,
cool.
what
It's
you
cool, but
doing? What you doing? So you the police now? Like, I ain't got time for all that shit. Oh,
so
you know what I'm saying? I got time for that.
you got four.
Got forward. Bro, I don't who I know that are just
I'm gonna go toss you another lifeline. They like do you know any nurses, any healers, any body that's
oh
going?
yeah, because you said zombie. So I'm thinking like movies. You just want somebody out there who just going
You trying to
um
survive?
to
Who know
survive.
how to? Do you know any people that know how to grow a garden?
Oh yeah. Oh, see that see that you said you put it like that. My pops.
Okay, okay,
Pops
okay.
Pops is MacGyver, bro.
Yeah.
I just seen Pops MacGyver some stuff, bro. My Pops. He
All
making
right.
it. We out here. We good. We good. We
Okay.
Gucci.
Pops, you know, your
Little
homeboy
lady.
that go
Homeboy.
unnamed.
Yeah, he
Okay.
named him. Yeah, yeah.
Your lady
Oh,
and your
yeah.
siblings
My siblings, yeah, because they going. My brother and sister, they going. I be like, I'm
already.
about to tell them to relax. That's my son. Like, hey, listen, you need to slow down, bro. We ain't the
Hey,
zombies.
hey,
The zombies weren't even over here. They was wait. Why are you shooting at them like that? My brother's something else, bro.
hey, you got to focus on a lot. Long as they can come together and have that understanding, we can win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to know everybody's skills. All
My
right.
brother's the one like, don't give me the gun. Like, that's him. That's him. That's don't you know what I'm gonna do? Don't give me that's my brother, bro. All day, bro.
I love
40
it,
years old. I'm
man.
like, bro, you gotta relax.
I love it, man. Ken, when did you realize you were different?
I always knew there was something on me that was a little bit different, but I didn't recognize it. But I know I have this thing on me, that's from God. That if I that if I talk, people will listen.
Mm,
Um, People are intrigued on what I have to say. That's a gift. People don't recognize. I recognize it. Like there's some people usually like, all right, but there's some people that are like, all right, what are you talking about? Because I'm intrigued to know how he's feeling or what he thinks about it. And I didn't know until I started getting all my nieces and nephews and people from the hood, that's young dudes, 25, 23-year-old. Like, hey, OG, let me holler at you real quick. I know you
yeah,
know my older brother. You know my uncle. You know my pops. And he's not here no more. I don't want to do like I would get calls from I'm like, and it was just like, yo, like, and they would listen. Hey, what would you do in this situation?
yeah,
And it's coming from not, bro. I didn't talk to people. You maybe got 10 words a day out of me the whole day. I went in the business talking. That was not. I didn't. I tried to. My money was my talk. Like I was doing things that I didn't to go from talking to people and helping people, and they just hear my voice and just giving them the advice that I knew. It's like I knew that's when probably about 7 or 8 years ago was when I knew because it was just a plethora of people would just call and, hey, bro, can I talk to you? "Yeah, for sure. I got this going on. What do you think?" And I felt like, okay, God, and it started becoming. First, it was uncomfortable. Like, all right, man, I ain't ready to. But then I started becoming comfortable in who I am.
yeah,
So when I started recognizing it, I started putting it out there more. That's where the Kennedy came from. Because I know I'm different. I'm 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 a spiritual dude. You know what I'm saying? I know how to get to the bag. I go upside your head if I have to. You know, so it's like I have a whole lot in me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I got a little bit of, so but I recognize it. I recognize that I still have a lot of growing to do. A lot, but I'm willing to learn. I want to I recognize that. Like that's a lot of things I still need to. I want to learn. I need to grow. I have a lot of growing to do.
As long as we living, we growing. You
We're
feel me?
growing,
Thank you for that,
yeah, yeah.
man. Thank you for
Once we
that.
living, we're growing
Oh
every
man.
day.
So how do you relax? So you a busy brother. You got a lot
Sleep.
of calls.
I love sleep, bro. I love to, bro. Listen, sleep is so underrated, bro. Like man, like sleep is like awesome, bro. I'm spending time with the family. You know, so I love my family dearly, bro.
Yeah.
I love my people dearly, bro. Like going out with the old lady or just playing the game. I just started playing the game heavier. Like
Mm.
the play S5, I'm on it. Like that's so relaxing, bro. Like
Oh, you
I
gotta
just
add me, bro.
bro, I just beat Mortal Kombat 1. Like I play the story mode. And I'm locked in. Like now I want to play some. So I'm like, that is so relaxing, bro, because like it's peaceful, bro. I'm like, yo, because I do have a lot of things going on with the job and stuff. So it's just like, man, listen, I need something just to take the mind away. And, like I said, and then my family, my support system is so dope to where they understand it. It be me. I'm my own worst enemy. They'll be like, I gotta do this. Or I gotta. What's good? Relax. Go do something. Go play. Like
Yeah.
just go.
Go touch some grass.
Oh
That's what
yeah,
be
go relax. Go
like.
chill. So you got that energy telling you. Yeah, man. So what I do relax, man, is if I can go to sleep, I'm sleeping. I'm a nap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take me a nap. But that's my go-to. Watch movies, play the game, or just go to sleep.
I feel that. I feel that, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We knocking them out, man. You
Hey,
coming
bro,
close.
listen,
Hey, you
this
feeling
is
all right?
beautiful.
You
This is
good?
beautiful, bro. I'm relaxed, bro. This is
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
and this is,
glad.
and I don't know if they told you, but this is a safe space, bro. Like it for me. I have to recognize safe spaces, but now just people are always talking about safe space, but you have to know what that looks like for you.
Listen,
People
brother.
always want to be everybody else's safe space. You have to know that for me, it's somewhere to where I feel like I'm not being judged. I can mess up or whatever, and not feel like I'm being looked like this nigga just say that. You
No,
know what I'm saying?
no.
Like, and the reason I'm doing it because, like I said, I'm even coming to you like, bro, I know I'm rambling, and you're like, bro, you're good. That's a safe. That's safe. But I want to show you I appreciate them because they're making it safe
Oh,
for me. So now that's why I'm
and
comfortable now because now I feel like, okay, you know what? I'm safe now.
I appreciate you for recognizing that too.
Yeah.
Like you just said, everybody, a lot of folks say places are safe spaces, and me, in the work I've done and life I've lived, I know it's safe. I know a safe space when it's safe or not. And I know how to cultivate a safe space as well. And when you cultivate a safe space, you got to recognize other people not trying to make everybody safe and holding
Mm.
myself responsible to making everybody feel safe when they step into it. That's why I was big into the inclusivity and the
You're
point of
doing a
making
great
people
job, bro.
feel belonging. And well, it was a certain podcast out here by the name of safe space. And I was like, that is not a safe space. And they are lying. They are
Oh,
lying.
I heard about
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
And I peeped it from the grip. And once again, I posted one of my old videos about it. I told y'all this ain't the space y'all would have been. But a lot of people but same thing with the book of Eli. A lot of people places will say, hey, this is a place where you can grow. It's really a place to use you.
mm-hmm.
And I say quite often, people don't care about people. People care about the use of people.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not bringing something to their space, they don't want you. Some people need a
Facts.
place to be vulnerable. People
Facts.
need a space to share their life and their
Facts.
perspective. And I always tell people, you'd be surprised, like when people listen to this episode right here, this conversation right here, the amount of change that you may have in them, the type of people sit back and go, aha, or I thought I was the only one feeling that way. Or
Yeah.
even I feel differently and I would like to start looking at things differently, maybe.
Mm.
These are things it's necessary for us to have. So thank you for being here
No,
and
thank you
sharing
for
and
having
being
me.
vulnerable with us as well. We greatly
I appreciate
appreciate
you for
that.
having me, bro. I appreciate
Oh
you for having me,
man.
bro. I appreciate you
Man.
for having me, bro.
But
And
much
for real.
love, much love.
Yeah.
So it was like, should we go back? Because we missing two people from your dinner table. All
Are we?
right. Yeah, we still missing two people. We got one. And
Hey, I said Q,
you was seeing
Reggie
Q.
White, Reggie White, because that's the reason I'm an Eagles fan. It's Reggie White.
Hey, shout out to the what was his
Yeah.
nickname? Was it the preacher?
Oh, the preacher, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, preacher,
yeah.
yeah. Shout out Reggie White, and I would go and say Jay-Z. But at the
Jay-Z.
same
Okay,
time, I would go
okay, okay.
because Jay-Z is my like you. Well, you said Dead or Alive, Biggie. No,
Big.
Jay-Z.
Okay,
Maybe Jay-Z,
okay,
Jay-Z,
okay. See, look, you better than
Jay-Z,
me,
Reggie White,
man.
Ice Cube. I think
Jay-Z, Reggie White, Ice Cube. See, me,
definitely
I've
Reggie
been a little
White.
different. I've been like, I thought when you started with the J, I thought you about to say Jill Scott. I like say I want somebody we can have a little blend the conversation and he sing a little tune or just I think that woman got a lot of
Hey
wisdom.
yo, that one.
But
Hey yo,
but this
listen,
ain't the makings of Drake right now, right now.
Jill
You know what
Scott.
I mean?
Hey, sing me a little something. Sing a little something over since
No,
we
then you
here.
ain't. She ain't even got to sing. It
Sing,
just I'm big. I need that balance of energy. That's me. I'm
you know
like,
what? There's some truth to that. There is some truth to that. You know what? There is some truth to that.
but that
So no, you're right. I'm gonna take Jay out because I got my business mind. I got my idol. I would probably put like Michelle Obama. I would need somebody like,
make you think
yeah,
differently. Because I always want somebody in
yeah,
there like, okay,
yeah.
like some people be scared of having a debate or I got to be right about everything. I do not have
Michelle
to be
Obama.
right.
I
But
don't
you,
do
but I need somebody like, okay, I see what you accomplished, I see what you done, or you just have
yeah,
a not even this. You come with a different positive
yeah,
feel, but a different positive feel I
yeah.
think is needed. So,
It'd be
so,
Michelle Obama
so
and
much.
or Taraji P Henson.
That's another good one. So,
Because somebody I think you could pick her brain and she was gonna give you the honest real about what's going on.
mm, and I think that'd
Yeah,
be that's a dope dinner. So Reggie
you're right.
White,
You're right.
um, Ice Cube,
You're right.
Taraji P, or
Taraji, we
Michelle
go.
Obama.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
we rocking with it. There
You're
we
right.
go. See, we
Yeah,
made
you're
it,
right.
y'all. We
We
there.
made it. We made it. Yeah, we went back to it.
No, we got you locked in, man.
My
So
man.
this is my favorite question. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what's coming up. So if you can have any meal at the snap of your fingers, what would it be, and who would prepare it for you?
Any meal at the snap of my fingers, it'll be
I know, it's like that. When I say snap of the fingers, if you want it on a Saturday, you want it for holidays, if you out and about, man, you know what?
it'll be my fish and spaghetti.
Oh, okay, okay.
My personal fish and spaghetti. Me cooking it myself without having to cook it.
Hey, y'all peeped that he
Um
said fish and spaghetti. Okay, he
Oh
didn't
yeah, I was about
really
to
say.
say you heard it right. Together, one meal, not two separate meals. One whole. I'm
He
from the
didn't. He didn't
Midwest.
even put that on something
I'm from the
different. He put that
Midwest.
together. Okay.
Fish and spaghetti. You don't have to have meat in your spaghetti. We're gonna get to it since we're here now. That's one meal. Spaghetti is a different meal. It can be, yes, it is. Fish and spaghetti. Sugar goes in rice.
I'm sorry,
Sugar
sorry,
rice.
sorry about that, y'all.
Sugar goes in rice
That
with some
hey,
sausage and some toast.
I throw
Bro,
hands for that. That's
bro,
not
sugar goes in
that's
rice.
an East Texas thing too. I'm just telling you that
Facts.
right now.
Sugar goes in
People
rice.
be so worried about sugar and grits. I put sugar in my
Nah, I
rock.
don't even eat
Listen,
grits, but
listen.
sugar and rice,
I didn't
rice
know
and
it.
butter.
I didn't know until I was in college that people didn't. I didn't even know you put salt and pepper in rice. Honestly,
I
like
didn't
I
either.
was
I
like,
still don't. I still be like, what? That's what? You mean you better give me some sugar and butter and stop playing with me.
man, I made it the other day. Like, man, that let
Hey,
me
hey,
pull
sugar
back.
and butter, bro. Sugar, butter, and rice, bro. With some toast, with the
And
skillet
you say it
toast.
was sausage, and you split the sausage a
Man,
little bit, and
come
you
on, bro.
yeah,
With the skillet toast, bro.
we
Not the
definitely
toasted
talk
toast,
about
the
it. We definitely
skillet
could talk
toast.
about it, man.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's what I think. I might
That's
get some
culture
sugar.
right there. And look,
It's
look, and let
culture.
us see. Look, yeah, where your people from? See, we gotta ask questions like
Hopkinsville,
that. You know,
Kentucky. I got Hopkinsville, Kentucky. I'm from born and raised in Hopkinsville. Born in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. So
cause why I
Hopkinsville,
be telling
Mississippi.
people about culture? See, he from the Midwest, up north, and thing. I'm from family is from the South, East Texas, Clayton.
Yeah.
I'm talking about where there's clay in the dirt. That
Mm,
is red mud. Like, but we
mm.
still eat the same thing.
Eat
That's
the same
culture.
thing.
Somehow,
So
somewhere
do y'all eat fish and spaghetti?
we don't eat fish and
But see, that's
spaghetti.
what I heard. I think that stops it. I think that's a Midwest
But
thing,
no,
and
but people in
it just
Tennessee do it.
do it
Yeah, it like man, because if I put a poll out right now, like fish and spaghetti, and let me know where you from,
because the
that I
Midwest is
think
tear that. To me, that's a Midwest thing all over the place.
because
It's
I'm
like,
big on I love, but that's what I love about culture. Because
yeah,
when we talk about being black and being men, it's culture and being black is a spectrum.
mm,
Okay, everybody
yeah,
think you black, you just this. No, we are
mm,
this on down. They're still
yeah,
black. Okay, and
yeah,
we can't pigeonholed us in like we say it's just this. And when we start learning about different cultures too, different ethnicities, different
Mm-hmm.
backgrounds, like, oh, y'all do that too? And like,
Yeah.
man, from
Mm.
doing this platform right here and really diversifying the people, I've always had a diverse group of friends.
Right.
But when I was talking to some I was doing a volunteer event with my partners, and one of them, he's Khmer, okay, which
Mm.
is like Southeast Asian or Cambodian. That's something
Mm.
close to. And he was joking around. We was doing a volunteer event at the food bank. And he was like, man, we mess with all this milk. We was sorting out this milk. He like, we can't, us Asians can't drink milk. I like, what?
What?
I like, no. I said, black folks can't drink milk either. He like, what? Then when the Mexican partners, we can't drink milk either. We're like, what? Then he
Wait,
was
we can't drink milk?
like being lactose intolerant.
Really?
Like
I touch
you
some milk. I'll drink a glass of milk for no reason.
see now look, see, hey y'all, thank y'all for joining us with everything. Coach, see, this is how we just chop it up. Man, I don't know. It go hit you. Listen,
I
I used
made
to be
chicken
the
and
same
waffles last night,
in
and I
my
had me a cold
20s.
glass of milk.
In my 20s, I used to drink, and people like, man, how you do that, man? It's cool. I don't know what happened. It's like going bald. I don't know what happened. My lactose intolerance still like completely activated. Boy,
I
no,
think
I
I
can't
might
do
be.
it.
I just ignore it.
And that's probably what it is. That's probably what it is, brother.
I
That's
think I
probably
just
what it
ignored it.
is. Go and drink that and see how your stomach gonna be like, what? And you wait, who's that? Wait a minute. Like I
Like
started
I've
recognizing
been a little off
heavily.
today. I've been a little off today. And I think that's probably
Hey,
why. 'Cause I had a
because
cold glass of milk
hey,
last night.
that's that's a black man thing. We be ignoring stuff and just like, I ain't nothing.
There's some
Nah,
truth to that. Some
that's
truth.
something.
That might be some truth to that, bro. That might be some truth to
Because
that.
and we go into the genetics, same thing with a lot of things we don't supposed to be consuming, but
Right, right.
we do it because that's what's common to us.
Yeah.
It's just that, but some things are not meant for everybody's body. We are still we shouldn't be treated as a negative for being different, but we should be treated as more of a positive. We need to be intentional. It's kind of
Yeah.
like I don't see color. We got to see like our hair growth.
You
That's
got
what I'm
to.
talking about. Even with the razor blades we were just talking about. This
Yeah, I didn't know.
that's why some people can cut their hair a certain way. Our hair curly. You like your
Yeah.
hair would you keep doing it, your hair would start to curl back in your skin, and that's how them hair
Yeah.
bumps come around. So I be seeing brothers with them hair bumps, and I be like, hey, you need somebody that love you to put either you gotta pay somebody or find somebody that love you to pull them hair bumps out. Ladies. Okay, we go, how y'all doing? I'm gonna
Ladies,
talk because
ladies.
listen, we going all around. This is the makings of Kenn right here, but I want to tell y'all this right now. Y'all be worried about so much about relationships and what to do with this. Put them hair bumps out his neck. Those the women that be winning. Okay.
Hey, yo. Hey,
I'm just
Papa,
letting you know
get in there,
the
get in
one
there.
the pimples and all, but when they get them tweezers and like, hey, that's a certain type of connection and intimacy to have with your partner. If you ain't that type, and fellas, find somebody like both
Hey,
sides.
yo.
You gotta find people that care about you. I don't
Hey,
know what type
yo.
of relationship you want, but hey, you
Yeah.
looking for that good down home connection and love and fun, that old timey stuff.
That's a first day question.
That's
Hey,
what you
so
need.
you won't get these hair bumps if I need you
Like,
to?
like you see, like,
You
cause
like,
listen,
what? I'm just saying.
hey, but I man, look, but some people ain't with it. Some people ain't with it, and it's okay.
Hey, yo. I ain't
I,
never.
but
Hey,
I'm giving y'all. I usually hate giving out relationship advice.
hey,
That like you can't
yo.
tell. You can tell
Hey,
you find
yo.
you got a little something, baby. Let me take care of that, man. You sit down, lay your hair across
Yeah.
on the lap. You feel
Yeah.
me? Eh, Then they start giving you look. Try this oil right here. This. Oh, thank you, baby.
Yeah.
This
Feel
is
dressed.
very this is a product of my wife. But I digress. Okay, I
Talk
digress.
your shit, bro. Talk your shit, bro.
We like, but people don't
Hey,
understand that. It's like it's a team effort. We always
team
checking each
effort.
other before we step out the
Team
door.
effort. Why you so dry? Where your lotion at?
Hey, like trying to, you need me to rub your ankles down real quick. It goes
Yo,
both
yo,
ways.
dead ass, bro. Dead ass,
Hey,
bro.
hey,
We went to butter.
how
We
many
went to
percents of
butter.
braids I've taken down. I
We
know
went
how
to
to,
butter.
I know how to cut out a lace. I know how to cut out lace. Anyway, we'll digress.
We went to black uh article. It's called butter. Ankles. She was like, look at your ankles. I said, look, I'm not worried about these ankles. See,
Mm,
I got
mm.
them. I was like, you got, because I was like, listen, they down there, they way down there. I can't get down
All
there.
right,
I mean,
the Drakes operate different. The Drakes are big on we ain't about to become nobody mean. When I be like, because people be taking pictures, man. Like, you don't want to
Hey,
be
listen,
like, you don't want to end up on the
bro,
internet for the wrong reason. Your partner's like,
bro,
Ken, this
ankle.
you?
Yeah,
This
bro,
you,
you
Ken?
like But your ankles, you out there with your ankles like that, bro? I'm like, listen, that
Man.
was look, I don't know what happened.
Hey, look, your lady be like, I told you.
Dry ass. Yeah, that's what I
I
hear.
told you. You want to do, you all want to do what you want to do. Cool.
Yeah, yep.
But man, you got your fish and spaghetti
Fish and
as your
spaghetti,
bit.
bro. That's it. We're gonna go fish spaghetti or give me some rice and butter, some rice with some sugar and butter and some skillet toast. That's
Okay.
some smoked sausage.
I love it, man. I love
Fried
it. I
smoked sausage.
love
I'm
it.
ready. I'm here.
Man. All right. We in the closing now, man. Ken,
Yo,
how would you want people to remember you?
that he tried. Like
Mm,
I just I he tried. Whatever and like I want them to remember me um for the love I have. For the love I tried to show. I've always tried recently, my older years, try to move with love. Try my best. Some people don't recognize it, some people can't recognize it,
mm.
and that but now I now know that that's not a me thing.
Say that.
Long just know that like, I moved with love and compassion. That's what I want you to
Mm.
remember me as like somebody to move with love.
Love that.
And he a little off. Because I am, bro.
Hey
I
man.
admit it, bro.
Hey, you
I admit
unique, man.
it.
You unique.
I
That's how you
admit it.
gotta look at it.
Yeah, I'm a little, it's cool though.
All right. What changes do you want to see in your culture?
Us coming together a lot more. I want to know, okay, you know what? I want us to recognize just how great we really are.
Mm,
I want, I want black men to recognize the gift of a black woman. Now,
mm.
listen, if you're a different color, I'm not, this is all words are with me, not Drake, not, this is that's how I feel. Okay. I feel like the black woman is God's greatest gift to this world.
Mm.
I feel like if more people recognize that, they'd be protected better. I
And
want to see us protect the black women a lot better than we have been, and it's getting better. I think it's getting a lot better, but I think I think it's pivotal because they run the world. They're here to because when a black woman loves you, you know it's from God. There's no other greater feeling in the world than that feeling. There's only thing because that's all I've known. So I don't, but I don't. I'm not speaking for no other, and I'm not taking nothing away from how the people love. I can't speak on how, I'm speaking for what I feel.
yeah,
Um, and I feel like we gotta protect each other more,
yeah,
not just like physically protect our energy, our spirit. If you see something that somebody's doing, one of your friends, even if it's on live and they saying or doing anything, protect them by letting them know, hey, that wasn't right, that wasn't okay, and be able to handle that from somebody, be able to accept it. But it's us being together. Like a lot of people don't want to accept, change or whatever. But I would love to see us be able to come together a lot more
love
and
that,
recognize how great we really are as a collective first.
love that, love that.
Yeah.
Man, what changes are you bringing to the culture?
Um, hold hold myself accountable. Therefore, I have no problem holding other people accountable.
Mm.
If I say I love you, I love myself to the point to where if I'm on some, excuse my language, if I'm on some BS,
We'll bleep it.
right on, bro. If I'm on some BS, I hold myself accountable so much to where if you're in my circle around me, I'm gonna hold you accountable only because I do it myself. So if you say something is off or you move in a certain way, I'm going to let you know because I feel like I love you enough to do that.
Mm.
You know, well, you do this, you're right, I do this, and you're 100% right, I do that. But I'm working on it, and I'm accountable of that. But you also do it too. So what are we gonna do now? Um, that and just to be able to say it's okay to show love. Like it's okay. Like you're not soft, you're not weak. It's okay to be vulnerable. This is for
Yeah,
my men culture. It's okay to be vulnerable. It doesn't make you soft. I'm the hardest nigga I know, but I'm
Yeah.
also the softest I know. Cause I cry America's Got Talent. I'm
I
so,
remember you saying that.
bro. I'm just so. I mean, it's okay, man. Black men, it's okay to be vulnerable
Mm.
and recognize. So this is for the black man culture. This is for their culture. When I say I'm a part of,
Yeah, yeah.
um, really hone in on what is a safe space for you. Not a pretty woman, not a fat ass. What is a safe? What do you need to make that make a safe space for you? Because just because she and this and I do this, is she safe? Because a lot of people are not safe because they're going through their own thing. I'm not going to jump my shit on you if you already got things going on in your life. That's unfair. But we just want to have a release so bad and just think everybody's so safe for us. Recognize your own, recognize what's safe for you, hone in on that, and don't put that bullshit on somebody else who's not ready to deal with your shit. If you can't, if you're not, because if you don't recognize your own what's safe for you, then you're not dealing with your own shit. So you get unfair for you to throw that on somebody else. My fault.
Mm.
That's it. That's
That's a whole lot right there. You
I
didn't
did,
put
but you
down.
know,
There's a whole lot to put
but,
down at the end
but
for people to pick up, but it's
I
needed. It's needed
I'm just
though.
saying, like, because people want to dump their stuff on somebody else, and if you are willing to dump your shit on somebody else, then that means you haven't dealt with you haven't dealt
Yeah,
with that.
yeah, and
My fault, bro. I told you I
but
get the
nah,
rambling.
nah, nah. You know, it's no rambling when you hitting it. But man, it is. But I want to say, especially when you talk about a point that don't just follow the attractiveness. You know, follow
Yeah,
people that's really here to support you.
yeah,
And yo, these last two questions, I think you said, and then generally, like find more safe spaces that's needed, and
yeah.
that's what you want to present too. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, how can we support you?
Um, just uh I really don't, yell at the social medias. If you know me, you know me. Just I do have Popcorn in Your Period podcast. We're coming back. We've been on a hiatus. Because certain people we all been going through our own little certain things, you know what I'm saying? And it's hard sometimes to do a podcast. We have five different personalities, five different people going through five different things, but at the end of the day, we're a family, we're a group. So that's the support that I need. I need that because though that's my family. My Popcorn in Your Beard podcast is my family. Those are four beautiful people, all going through our own things. But when we come together, I'm gonna say it like this, bro. There's no other podcast messing with us when it comes to a collective of people who can genuinely like know how to tap into each other. Ain't nobody messing with us, bro. For real, for real. That's how I feel
No,
because
no.
we know each other, but we just all go through things, so we have to take hiatus. So we coming back
Hey,
Tuesday,
see,
and
when this man
yeah,
said it's hard to do a podcast, he could have ended just right there. Okay, it's
it's
like
hard. It's
'cause
hard. No, it's hard. It is hard.
it's
It's
people
hard.
people be jumping in like I think they see it and like, oh, I can do it, and I'm
Nah,
always like, how long you could be doing it though?
nah, because your time is the most precious thing in the world because that's the only thing of value that you don't know how much you have. So you need to
Hmm.
choose your time. Time is precious. People don't understand that tomorrow is the greatest unexpected gift that you will ever receive. People just automatically assume that you just got tomorrow. You get so when you're doing a podcast, you talking about this that's dedicated. That's what I mean by being disciplined.
Yeah,
You are disciplined, bro,
yeah,
because you have a thing that you do. Like I got this to do, but you know what? I got this. I got to move. That's why I commend you, bro, because
what?
I know and trust me, bro. I'm not even when it comes to my podcast. I'm not that disciplined because I'm like, bro, I'm tired. I won't go because I'm tired.
Yeah,
But I've already made that
yeah, yeah,
commitment,
yeah.
and so that's why I need to work on more discipline as far as putting my commitment. Because Rashad, the person that he doesn't he'll work 20 hours a day and be right there at their computer like, hey, we got this podcast and people won't because people tired and they got things going on. So I mean, I hold myself accountable.
We get see once again we come
Yeah,
closer in. I could
yeah.
man when I
So
cause everything culture started as a team.
I never knew.
Yeah. So that was again, shout out to my people.
Yeah,
G Jag, Ace, Ace and Honeybee. But I was like, it's work.
it
And
worked.
it's work and it's ways guiding. And if we bump heads on things, I'm looking myself as a leader. And I know I'm big on social responsibility too.
Mhm.
Like, because you see what happened on two British dudes. They were saying some wild
Yeah,
stuff.
and I
And
love shits and giggles. I
I
I
don't, I
like the
never,
podcast.
I'm one of those guys. Like, if I listen to your podcast, You better. I'm a pod. Listen, I was gonna think about making a podcast, another podcast with just me sharing my opinions, and the name of it's gonna be like a podcaster that hate podcasts. That's how I start. Like, so if I rock with you, that's like because I don't like a lot of people talking about stuff they don't know nothing about and dismissing people because
Yeah.
sooner or later they go do something wild. And even me hosting a podcast, I done had to check my co-host about some things, and I'm like, hey. Y'all really on something out of pocket. I am not going to condone it. I can but that's how I roll. Just like on these, what you see here
Mm.
is what you see, and this is me in real life too. It's
Facts.
hard for me to do gimmicks. That's
Facts.
my thing. It's hard for me to do. People didn't hit me up like, "Hey, let's do a
Facts.
fake beef."
Facts.
Dang,
No.
I can't fake no
Yeah.
beef. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. But
I'm too
that's another
sensitive.
conversation. Yeah, that's
I'm
another
too sensitive for that.
conversation. Too sensitive.
Too
Yeah,
sensitive
yeah.
for that.
I'm
Don't.
glad you said I'm too
I'm
sensitive.
gonna take it seriously.
And then I'm gonna say some things. I don't, and I'm heavy handed too. I don't know how to slap box. I can't play like that. Yeah, I've been knowing that since a long time. Like I'm like I didn't even hit you hard. Next thing you know, we have to.
Bro, hey, we got
Next
to
thing we
fight for
throwing
real.
down for real.
Listen, bro, I'm telling you, I'm too sensitive. If you sit to me on the pocket, I ain't trying to go. But listen, where you at? Let's just at this point we fighting. Like there's nothing else to talk about. Like I'm too sensitive.
But I appreciate the conversation. I
Man, I
appreciate you
appreciate you being here,
because
bro. I mean, I appreciate
Ken,
you letting me be here.
you've done it. You've did it.
Mm.
You've completed the makings of you. This is the makings of Ken, everybody. Man, we in there,
I
man,
appreciate it.
and we greatly appreciate you sharing all of you, man. And this is
I
not even
appreciate
all of
it.
you. This is pieces of you,
That's pretty for me,
But
bro. And
but
I
this is
appreciate it, though, bro.
no for real. And like, was it that
Mm.
hard? Was it difficult?
Nah, bro, because
Is
you
it?
made it safe. You made it, I had to get out of my comfort zone and you made it very
You feel
comfortable. So, and I
me?
appreciate you for that, bro.
And
Appreciate you.
no.
I appreciate that, bro.
I'm serious. It's good conversations, good people. You've already been on the show before, and
That
and
was
that
dope.
conversation need to continue.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, we got the holiday season coming in, so I'm gonna do another panel soon. I would love for you to come back on and let
I'm
me know
pleased invite
now.
me. I'm there, bro. I'm there.
Because the holiday season, a lot of people deal with depressions, a lot of people deal with
Mm,
working with family, and and what does it mean if you don't have your people close by? What does it mean when you do have people close by? So I'm
mm.
big on, and we can go on and on about it, but this is a great conversation. And Ken, we gotta ask, who would you like to see on the makings of them, on the future makings of
Oh,
you
oh,
episode?
oh, 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 oh. He gonna be nervous about it, but I'm gonna say Chuck.
Chuck. Oh,
Chuck has a
never hit no
story.
Chuck.
Chuck has he's when it comes to talking
Mhm.
and being and he has an innate ability to make people come around him feel very comfortable
Okay.
in themselves. And sometimes when I tell him that, he kind of shuns it off.
Mm.
But he has this unique ability to make people feel comfortable and within themselves.
Yeah.
And it's like, and what I'm saying, that's why that's my little brother. That's my brother to no end. Like no hold bar and blood wouldn't make us no thicker. But yeah, Chuck. I would
Definitely.
love to see
Okay.
Chuck on here answering these questions.
Hey, say less. We got to come get you now, Chuck.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
willing to see Chuck.
No pressure, but we coming. But man,
That's my brody.
man, not only that, man, if the people are looking for you and you're trying to be found,
Yeah.
where can everybody find you?
Um, shoot, y'all know where to find me. I don't give out the Facebook because y'all be all in people business. You know what I'm saying?
Mm, say
Don't have
that.
the gram, don't have Snap, don't. So I mean, shoot, Big Kenn 74. Y'all know what it is. Yeah, Kennedy. Hashtag Kennedy. That's hashtag Kennedy. You feel what I'm saying? You'll find me. Hashtag
It-
Kennedy.
so I'm assuming
Yeah,
TikTok. That's the way to
yeah,
find them.
yeah.
That's the
You
only
can find me
place
there.
he
You
wants
can
to be
find me there.
found with y'all. Okay,
And
that's the thing.
some I don't really don't want y'all finding me there because y'all out of pocket sometimes.
Mm. That
Different
man,
conversation though, bro.
that's a
Bro, hold
different
on.
conversation. That's a
Hey,
conversation we're gonna do
there's
in the
been another
future
episode.
season.
There's been another episode of everything goes podcast. Been your host Drake.
Man, for real. I gotta cut it short.
Having your
But
host Drake.
man, hey, but we love it, man. We appreciate you,
Yeah, bro.
man.
I
We
appreciate it.
wish you the best in everything that you're doing.
Man,
Hey,
man,
and
bro.
we're gonna talk about this podcast and getting
Bro, I
this thing
want to.
done
I
because
want.
if yeah, hey, I know the work, and I'm really trying to build a lot more that we'll talk later on it. But we want to say first and foremost, again, thank y'all for listening, thank y'all for tuning in and watching, and make sure to check out Kennergy, and always check out Everything Culture, man. Unessa, everything, not everything culture, everything culture.
Everything.
Already. All right, y'all take it easy.
Love y'all. Y'all be good.